Hello and welcome. Welcome to everybody who's here today. Welcome to you if you're in the future. What a place to be, I think. Oh, the emojis are flying around. Sick. Let me post myself. Hi, sweetie. Hope you're all doing so well. Hi, Kim. We'll just wait a couple minutes for people to be here, say hello before I get started. Someone wants to let me know. I tried to enable or start enabling the super chat function. Do you see that on your end? I don't know if it's actually going to work for this one or not because I don't understand enough about YouTube and stuff, but maybe a little like $sign or something at the bottom of the chat. I don't know if that's there. Chris, hey, welcome. Nick, hello. Don't see anything different, yeah. There's probably more steps I have to take before it works, or like I enabled it too late, or there is a $sign. Oh, okay, well, great. Of course, nobody is at all obligated to use that function, but I have had a couple of requests for it, so it's there now. Steve, yo, I did a rewatch of last week's challenge last night because it was so good. Y'all did such amazing work. That's great, Steve. Hype! If you haven't seen last week's challenge, by the way, you should probably go check it out. It was about dubstep, and it got pretty ridiculous. It's long, so sorry about that, but yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. Thanks, Chris. That's good to know. You don't have one. That's weird. Anyway, regardless, we're going to get into it. So, today, we're doing the impossible. Creating a new genre. Well, that was the challenge. The challenge for this week was to create a new genre, and there is no other constraints at all. Any tempo, any DAW, any plugins, anything. Basically, do whatever you want, but create a new genre. And kind of the two things I put in the Discord about this was perhaps you can just combine two genres together. I forget what the examples were that I gave there, but, you know, you could just stick two things together. Techno blues, that was an example I have. I don't think anyone's ever done that before. Maybe, but that could be one example. However, you could also just go out on a limb and create something totally new that is not a combination of other genres, if that's even possible, which I'm going to try today. We'll see. So this challenge comes from my Discord. There's a link in the description if you're new. There's also a couple links in the description for my courses on composition and theory if you're interested in that. Otherwise, we're just going to get into it today. I have some special ideas. It's going to be some pretty interesting stuff's going to come out today, I think. Shamkra, hello. Nick, you don't see it. Bill, welcome. $sign does not appear when we pop up the chat. Weird. Okay, well, it's working for Chris anyway. That's fine. Yeah, it'll be there next time probably. I enabled that little part of it, like I forgot to click a button like right before the stream. And so maybe it was already made and it's all blah, 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 who knows what, computers and stuff. Yes, so today is going to be a bit special. Obviously I'm trying to make a new genre. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to do that or not. I don't think that genres are generally created out of choice, probably more just by chance and following someone's passion and love of something, not like I'm gonna go make a new genre now, but that's the challenge, of course. Wouldn't be fun otherwise. So, yes, I have some ideas, and like many people in the Discord mention, I thought like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this thing. It's going to be like this, and it's just going to be amazing. And then I went to go do a little test yesterday to set up this session ahead of time, and it just was not at all what I thought, which is always the case, you know. Somehow in my mind it's just going to work out amazingly, but like, you know, whatever. Anyway, so I'll talk a little bit about what I'm going to do first because it's kind of interesting, and then we'll get into it. So it's up to Chris to financially carry it. Okay, so here we go. So first thing I need to say is that you may or may not be familiar with the concept of just intonation. It's called natural tuning, harmonic series tuning, however you want to call that, whereby the short form of it is that we have a temperament system, a tuning system in the Western world called equal temperament. And it's on all keyboards, guitars, all tuners, all instruments that get tuned or have frets or keys or whatever. Only instruments that are continuously variable in their pitch, like a voice or strings or certain horns, they can disobey the equal temperament law. And equal temperament was created for a certain reason, and it's amazing. It allows us to play in all 12 keys and has many incredible functions. And we're so used to it. We've heard it our whole life. All of our instruments use it and it sounds normal to us. However, it is not actually perfectly in tune. It's possible to play stuff that is perfectly in tune. And the word we give to that generally, words, is just intonation. What this means is that the frequencies that make up notes form whole number ratios with each other, meaning like 5 vibrations to 4 vibrations, 3 vibrations to 2 vibrations, instead of like 3.25 vibrations to 2.67 vibrations, you know? If they're whole numbers, they're low numbers, low primes, not going to get so technical, but low prime number ratios is what makes the thing work. And it has actually a different sound. It's perfectly in tune. And we're going to listen to that in a second. And because we have a history, our whole life and our whole culture of hearing out of tune music, so to speak, sometimes just very subtly out of tune, the in-tune stuff might sound out of tune to you or me, just because of familiarity, not because it's actually out of tune. It's just a familiarity thing. And so today we're going to actually be using just intonation. I've created a tuning file for Serum. I would have done this with stock plugins if MyTi and all that would let me put tuning files in there, but I don't believe it does. So I'm using Serum in this case. And since I'm using Serum, I'm allowed to use all my plugins. Hi, Ludovic. Welcome. So, yes, I've created a special tuning file for Serum today, and I've used a justly intonated Lydian dominant scale, which is one of my favorite scales. We'll listen to it in a minute. And my idea was initially to create this tuning file, put it in Serum, then to stick a reverb on the master channel, 100% wet. So there's no dry signal. And the entire song is going to go into that reverb. So there would be no dry signal at all. Everything you hear is 100% wet reverb, and do something like that. So I started testing that out a little bit. It was okay, kind of worked, kind of didn't. So I'm going to adjust my ideas a little bit, but we'll talk about it as we go. So first, let's take a listen to some of this just intonation stuff, because it's a little bit mind-blowing, honestly. It is the mode naturally occurring within the overtone series. Yes, sir. So it works out perfectly for the challenge. It's a little bit weird to work with. I'll try to explain the intricacies of it as we go. We'll see. Double Treble, welcome. Yo. Let me actually just pull up my little chord thing here so that we can see my keyboard and whatever. I actually have a new one of these. Somebody on Reddit saw one of the streams and is developing a new kind of, instead of this, I'm using Chordy, it's called, but he's got a new one. And I'm soon going to be using that, which is actually very cool. It's the thing that like shows you all the chords you're playing and all that. Like if I just go to this sound, see it says E minor down there and I can see my keyboard. So he's got a new version of that. Yeah, we're going microtonal, you could say. We're going just intonation, but it's kind of microtonal as well. So yeah, anyway, next stream, hopefully we'll have the new one set up. It should be pretty cool. I'm going to do a whole review video on it as well. I actually love it. All right, so let's do some listening first. I'll just play just a short little thing, and then I'll do a bit of explaining on what's going on here. And you can let me know how the volume is. So let's check this out. Andre, welcome. So I'm going to turn off my effects for a moment so we can just hear the actual synth itself. That's basically what it's going to be, Nick. It's going to be a very ambient experimental day today. Kind of stoked. Okay, so this is Serum. I have this patch loaded up. Patch is nothing special. Just sounds like this. And I have a tuning file loaded in, which you can go into the global tab and you can load here. I created this tuning file myself on a website called Scale Workshop, and it's an E Lydian dominant scale. So that's 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5, 6, flat 7, 1. Sounds like this. So what I'm going to do is create a duplicate of this serum just briefly. How are we going to do this actually? Let's do it like this. Let's actually just use this serum, and can I just straight copy a patch? Is that a thing? No, right? Yeah, anyway, let's initialize this preset and we'll just make something somewhat similar. It's not going to be exactly the same sound. So I'm going to play a chord. I'm going to play an E major chord now. And we're going to first play it in this synth, which is in standard Western equal temperament. And I want you to listen to the tuning. That's the important part here, of course. Yeah, I could save the patch for sure. But this is close enough, I think. So listen to the wavering in the sound. Now I'll switch to the just intonation version, and let's see. Now I forget how I did this thing, but let's try it. Maybe this works right now. You hear how perfectly clear and smooth that sound is? Back to the original Western thing. It's kind of blurry, almost like I've turned a unison up on it. And back. So this is what perfect tuning sounds like on a major chord. It just goes zing and it just stays. Nothing moves. It's like perfectly in sync. And we can add more notes to it. So my favorite sound is this one. This is the flat 7. So this is like an E dominant chord. Perfect tuning is more static, that's right. It's also more resonant. The waveforms are exactly in sync with each other in whole number ratios, right? So 4 vibrations for every 3 vibrations exactly, which gives the resonant sound. It also produces some weird sounds too that we'll get into, which is kind of fun. I've also set up the scale to have multiple versions of certain notes. For instance, excuse me, one sec. I have this 2, and I have this 2. I have this 6, and this 6. I have this flat 7 and this flat 7. Quite different. This one's pretty close to our normal scale. Sounds kind of like almost like a regular dominant chord. And then this one. So this is the sound that we're going to be playing into, hey stranger, welcome. This is the sound we're going to be playing into the effects chain. The effects chain is just on the master bus. I have RC20 doing some slight pitch wobbling. I have Portal doing some smearing. I have my reverb from FabFilter fully wet, and then an EQ, and that's the thing. So it kind of makes it sound like this. So my idea is now I'm going to just play around for a bit and record the output of this sound. Then we're going to chop that up into samples and spread it across an impact or something like that. And then we're going to work with it that way. And we'll just see how it goes. So I'm going to start here. And I don't have any idea of tempo or anything at the moment. Actually, I kind of do. You know, when you come to the stream, we're going to be working in slow tempos, right? Always. Except maybe the synthwave challenge or the dubstep one, or probably half of them. Anyway, welcome to anybody who's new to the stream, by the way. If you're new, please say hello. Happy to chat with you. Let's just do some experimenting now. I'm just going to start playing all around. And I'm going to hit all sorts of weird sounds, and we're just going to try to find the cool stuff and then work with it. Let's just see how it goes. Actually, I don't want to click. Oh, actually, one sec. I put in a cool little thing in the serum patch where periodically it will go out of tune and back in tune, which makes the effect all the better. My tuning changes are actually not working right now. Sorry about that. I have to set that up again. I'm not sure what the issue is exactly. Now let's try some weirder stuff. Aaron, welcome. Sequel to Interstellar, yeah, for sure. I really wish my tuning thing was functioning. All these chords are currently in the out of tune state. It's supposed to be cycling between in tune and out of tune, but somehow what I set up is not working. Sorry about that. Neil, welcome. Whoa, dude. Pretty trippy, hey? So, yes, unfortunately that tuning thing was not working. Let's figure out why. It's supposed to just cycle between in tune and out of tune. Oh, it's because of this, I bet you. Ian, yo, welcome. Yeah, crazy sounds. So now I'm gonna hold this chord again for a second. Let's just see if it cycles. Yeah, now it's in tune. It's gonna make its way towards out of tune. Track complete. And then it's gonna go back to in tune. What a sound. You've now entered the trip zone. Then, like, the pitch bending, come on, it's just where it's at. Let's try it again. Watched some Steve Duda vids earlier. Ah, yeah, what a guy. What a guy. Steve Duda made Serum, by the way, if anybody doesn't know. Amazing, amazing guy. Basically did all the coding himself, had a guy design the interface for him. It's really worth watching some vids on that guy. Yeah, so, you see, this was the direction I was gonna go initially, was like just this, just crazy tuning, wild chords, full reverb. It ended up just kind of being like ambient stuff. It's cool stuff. I'm really into it. Kind of like meditation ambient stuff. But it didn't really strike me as new genre material in a way. So what I want to do is chop stuff up. So I'm going to export this mix down. Ah, Philip, welcome from Liverpool. Great to have you here. How'd you find the stream? I'm going to export this, and then we're going to do another pass with some other ideas, and then we'll export that. We're going to chop all that up and stick it into an impact or something, and we're going to trigger those samples with our keyboard and then do something. I don't know what yet. Maybe it's going to be a disaster. If it's a disaster, we'll just leave it like this. We'll just play this, and then that'll be the genre. So now if I export Mixdown, is it going to, Nick, you gotta tell me about this. Is it gonna give me all these plugins on my mix bus? I mean, we can just do it. We're gonna see right away, but like, I would like to know that. Or is it gonna only give me what's on the track and the sends? I don't actually know. Okay, so let's try to go Mixdown selection and just see what happens. Yes, okay. Wow, look at that. 4.8 times faster, and we're gonna be here for a little bit. So we can just chat now for a bit. Let's get my face up there. Thanks everybody for being here as always. It's kind of cool for me to do this. I've never actually composed using just intonation or any alternate tuning systems. I've done a lot of studying and I've done a lot of playing around with synths and tuning in real time, but I've never actually written anything. And after doing it just yesterday for a little bit, I gotta say, I kind of want to do like full on lo-fi, not lo-fi, God, get that out. I love lo-fi though. Full on microtonal, there's the new genre, microtonal beat music. So I hear a lot of microtonal ambient stuff, similar to what we're doing now, but the kinds of chords and stuff that you can get out of microtonal stuff is wild. You guys should check out a woman named Dolores Catharino. She does what she calls polychromatic music. And she does many different things, divisions of the octave, like 55 divisions of the octave, and then plays on these insane MIDI controllers that have like 1 billion buttons, and you can just do all these chords that will literally destroy your brain. You've never heard anything like it before. But it's very, very ambient, very spacey like we're doing now. And I thought like maybe we could take that and put a beat behind it. I'm gonna try a little bit of that today. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but we'll see. So let's just see if this turned out decently. And is it going to the right place? No. Oh, I guess it is. Yeah, it needs to go to main. So yeah, that sounds about right. Great to hear, Philip. Okay, so let's do one more pass of this stuff. So just lull you guys to sleep for a bit, and then we will, get into it. All right, let's try some different chords now and just, throw my fingers down. I'm gonna hit some really dissonant stuff probably. I'm gonna stop trying to think about what I'm doing and just see what happens. Those harmonics. I'll answer the comments in just a minute. Yep. Yep. You ever been on a stream this trippy before? Oh, my face is still most of the screen. Isn't that what you came here to see? Don't you want to see my pores? No. Let me answer a couple questions, sorry. Never heard of microtonal music before, nor what Dolores Katharina makes. So microtonal music is basically just what it sounds like, but they're not strictly using just intonation, that's for sure. They're just doing all sorts of different tunings that divide the octave into usually equal parts, like 55 divisions, 32 divisions, all sorts of stuff, not just 12 divisions. So you get stuff that approximates just intonation, but you also get a lot of other crazy stuff, which I'm not able to play today. The way I have it set up today is actually very strange because I can't use the keyboard in the normal way because certain notes are doubled, as in this is truly an E note, but this F is actually an F sharp, and this F sharp is a different kind of F sharp. This G is a G-ish, and this G sharp is a G sharp. This A is an A. This B flat, or A sharp, I should say, is an A sharp. B is a B. But this C is actually a C sharp, and this C sharp is also a C sharp with a different tuning. The D is a D, and the D sharp is also a D with a different tuning. So my brain constantly wants to like grab chords that I know, but I can't because it doesn't do anything. And I end up, if I play both notes together, for instance, play both sixths together against the, what would be a chord we could use with that? Maybe like just this. Let me turn up the cutoff again. And if I remove one of the sixths, it'll become perfect. See that almost laser-like zzz quality? That's the just intonation sound. And then it's purposely going out of tune and coming back because I find that the change between out of tune and in tune for me is the most satisfying part. Benjamin. Yes, it's not part of Studio One. It's actually an app called Chordie, Chordie. Although I'm going to have a new version, not Chordie, but a new application that does the same thing next time called Chord Watch. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to do a whole video about it. The B minor 9 to E7 sounds great. Oh yeah, I know. And this one's great. Sounds great under speakers. That's good. The metallic sound effect, yeah. Sounds like background music, suspenseful music. KK, first time catching this stream. Thanks for the amazing videos on Studio One. Hey, that's great. Welcome. Just floated outside the bounds of the known universe. Oh, that's great. I can provide the tuning file for this in the Discord and the patch if you guys want. And you can play around with it. The thing is, it only works in E, right? So I have to make other ones for different keys, or you can make your own. Of course, everybody can go on Scale Workshop and just go make your own tunings if you know what you're doing. Okay, so let's export this one out. And it's going to be another minute. Yeah, I agree, Shamkra. I think that like there's part of it that our primal ear, so to speak, knows the sounds of just intonation, of pure tuning, because our ear evolved within the harmonic series, so to speak, alongside it. So it knows the sounds. And at first it's like, whoa, that's not what I'm used to. But actually, it's kind of cool. I really like the sound. Still, minor chords for me in just intonation feel weird. I just, so much exposure to our Western minor chords. I'll play an example in a minute when this is done bouncing. Yeah, and I still haven't gotten my head fully around, my ears fully around accepting that sound. Major chords sound completely right to me. Dominant chords, major seventh chords. I can't play major seventh chords. I can play a major seventh chord. I'll do that. Sound completely right to me. But the minor ones are a little bit funny. The thing is, our major thirds in the Western system are sharp by 14 cents compared to what they're supposed to be, versus the minor thirds are then flat by the same amount. And so it's quite a change. 14 cents is not insignificant. Like if we go back to this guy, if I just turn off my effects for a second, and we go back to this guy and play, here's our reference pitch of E. So here's a G sharp in Western tuning, which is the major third of that chord. Now if I go to the just one and play the same note, it's all like detuned, so you can't tell. Actually, let me turn this up so it... So it's slightly flat. I wish I could play them at the same time. That's the justly tuned one. This is the standard one. Hear all that wah, 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 wah. I have a bunch of like effects on this one too, right? So it sounds crazy. Anyway, back to the fun. All right, so now we've got all this material. What I want to do is try chopping some stuff out of here and dragging it into an impact instance and triggering it that way. So we'll just see how that goes. I'm just going to normalize this first. And let's start with this one. And I'm just going to kind of skip around and find some nice spots and see. And we may as well grab some of this action. I think what I'll do is open an impact now, and then just as I do it, I'll drag them in. Might be easier that way. So let's take this and this. Okay. Phil, welcome. You're entering the a new dimension. Ooh, I like that. That's funny, Kim. We should probably try it, hey? Whew. That's kind of cool too, actually, this little tail. Okay, and then let's just grab some from the other one. Sorry if that's loud. This is cool. That metallic quality is just too cool. Like maybe this is just what I do now. I just don't make regular music anymore. I just do this. Oh no. It feels like I'm getting pulled into another dimension. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that was the easy part. Playing stuff, chopping it. Now we just got a bunch of madness that I have to figure out what we're going to do with it. Anyway, the point being now on my keyboard, I have... it's okay, we really need to fix that. One sec. All of these need to be set to normal mode. Like that. Does that select all of them? No. Nice. And they also all need a little bit of attack so that they don't click. Yeah. And then let's do it for these ones as well. Okay. So now I've got them all spread across my keyboard, like you would if you were doing some like hip hop sampling or whatever, right? Ugh. Two octaves of my keyboard. Wow. All right. So what I'm going to try to do is put a simple beat in to begin with, and then we're just going to like, play a bit with it. We'll see. Let's put it maybe here. So I made a few sounds, drum sounds already. Yep. Just put something really simple in for now, just to leave space. Let's just try like this for a minute. Oop, that's 5 bars. There we go. Okay. We'll mix these in a minute. Yeah, I'm on the 5.2 update. And welcome, Geigen Deep, by the way. Slightly faster than a clock. That's my genre name. Okay, and then let's just do instrument bus. Let's send our impact to the instrument bus. And then we can sidechain heavily. Let's just get some reverb on the snare as well, so it's a bit more spacey. I wasn't intending on doing like a standard beat like this, but here we are. All right. So now let's just try playing some stuff. See what happens. This is going to take some work. One of those wacky filter plugins, yeah. Let's just record this in first. I don't know if the pulsing is needed. Let's try that. Beep-doop. This is going to be crazy. I'm going to try to get a decent thing to come out the other end, but... Okay, so let's try to do something. Let's put a portal on this. Jacko, welcome. We're in the trip zone. That's what's up. Let's go into the glitchy one. Am I playing on this on the wrong track or something? Yeah. Not the drums. Oops. Oops, that one's wrong too. Portal. I'm super excited. No, not Studio One stuff today. It's too crazy. Yeah, I'm super excited to hear everybody else's genres. I can't imagine any of them are going to be similar to this one. Maybe though. Maybe. For those that are new here, the challenge this week was to create a new genre. The challenge comes from my Discord. You can check the description of this video for a link if you want to join up and participate. We have a weekly challenge, and this is the current one. So let's try these now. That's pretty sweet. Let's remember this guy. Pretty cool. This thing is just wacky, man. Yeah. Okay, so part of what we're gonna do is what we did on the drum challenge, which is a technique I came up with spontaneously that day, which I'm happy to try again. What? Okay, so what we're gonna do is bounce this out. No, not this. This. So we make a bounce of this. And then we'll mute this for now. And then we're gonna make a bounce of this one on the same thing, which somehow came out looking like nothing. Whew. And then we're going to do it again with a new one. Let's go into the chaos zone. I think it's kind of appropriate. What? All right, well, we'll bounce one of those just because you kind of have to. Then... that's pretty cool. Okay, let's make this one our last one for now. All right, so now what we do on this track, we're going to, actually let's take this one as the main one. We're gonna add a layer, which is like here. We go add layer like this, and we stick you here, and then we say add layer again. Put this one there, add layer again. Put this one there, get rid of these tracks. And now we want to expand layers. And now we can work with it like we're comping a vocal. And you can just take the best parts of each one. So we'll see who starts the best. That one's pretty sweet. This one's just cool in and of itself the whole way through, basically. Okay, can I just, let's see. Let's try now taking this from here. So many layers to this approach, yeah. Nope. my original layer back. Like, how do I pull this one? No. How do I get more of this guy involved? That's the question. Need some vocals now. Okay, so that's sounding decent. I'm just going to put a bit of reverb now on the whole thing. This is microtonal step, yeah. Micro step. So this is going to have verb 1. Need some hype, yeah. And then run this through thermal. Yeah, exactly. That's probably a good idea, actually. Let's try it, actually. Now it's really getting the step involved. This is too much. Yeah. Maybe it was gonna work, but... Okay, so now I'm gonna just put maybe a retro color on here. And then we're gonna make the next section shortly. BE4 HDD. Yeah, I have a little bit. Not all the features though. It looks amazing. I'm pretty psyched on it, honestly. Have you tried it? Okay, I'm removing all the low frequencies. Sorry just to like keep that looping for so long. That's how you make music, man. No. Let's now take this other serum and we're gonna load the same tuning file in here, but we're gonna use it as a bass now. This is not at all what I imagined I was gonna do today, but oh well. And let's just grab a preset maybe for this bass. I'll just go for my chill out collection and see what we can get in here. That's kind of like what I'm looking for. Or this. Let's change. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of cool features. Oh yeah, the full screen. Except it gets rid of the top menu bar. At least that's what happened when we were trying it. You guys know about that? Let's go with the go-to sub. And so you need to be able to hear this thing a bit more, so let's put some distortion on it. Maybe let's go for thermal on this one. Since I can use my toys today, we may as well use them. Bass. That's actually pretty sweet. Go with that for now. Ribba-dim-dim-dim-dim. Let's just see if there's a... It's pretty cool. Yeah. The bass or the synth sound, or the chord sound? This is a psychedelic track, man. Whoa. Bass sound, yeah, it's actually from a pack from a company called Unison. I made the pack, so in a sense, it's my sound, but you can get it by buying that pack. These are all pretty cool sounds, hey? I don't know which one to choose. This one's kind of simple, but nice. Let's go with this one for now. The Angry Doberman, yeah. Need some glide on this thing. Digga, 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 digga. 30 seconds, man. Oops. Oops. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-do. I guess on from the 9th instead. Yeah. Yes, sir. Ah. Chem, welcome. How do I do that? T5, welcome. So you go here, you go here, you go here. Da, 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 da. Maybe we should sidechain from the snare as well. Is that not going to work? We need a longer release on the sidechain and more sidechaining. Hey, I'm glad you like the bass line. I think it's pretty cool too. Let's make it cooler though. Let's make it cooler. How do we do that? How do we make it cooler? We put on the like, ooh, auto filter with this thing that we found last time, hey? How do I change the resolution of this? Oh, I do like this. Yeah. So here's what the effects are doing. Let's turn the effects off. That's the original. Slight chorus. It could be a good idea, actually. Can we give some punch to this sound too? Let's just do that quickly. I like the pattern, yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're just gonna put a pitch shift at the start of the bass sound real quick. Subvids, welcome. Prepare yourself. LFO 2, controlling global master tune, One Direction. Ah! There we go. Cool. Impact with all the crazy sounds, we're gonna compress it just so that it stays more of like a constant volume. Oh, nice. Now you can give me money. That's nice, Kim, I'm glad. And then, you know, we just got to see what OTT does, because this wouldn't be music if we didn't put I couldn't even say it. Ooh, we can hear the little details. Let's mix in a little bit of this. Oh, let's hear it on the bass too, because, yeah. Because, yep, where is the bass? Here? Yeah. Now let's remove any low-end garbage that came out of all of this stuff. It's not too bad, actually. Pretty cool. Okay, let's duplicate these drums over now, and let's try to make a second little part out of the impact stuff. Which is, what, gone now? What's happening? Oh, it's got Portal on it. So we've got a lot of crazy chords in here. We gotta try to make use of them. No, we don't have a name. My initial name before I started working, because I was gonna do a totally different sort of thing, was called Subspace. So maybe that still works. I don't know though. That's pretty sick already. Let's just use that. The out-of-tune stuff is just so cool. That was pretty cool too, actually. Let's do those ones. When do we put this guy in? That's gonna be the C section. Talk Max is making me sick. Yeah. This is really cool. Subspace Fever. Huh. So I'll just bounce this one straight out. It's contagious. without any portal on it or anything, because I kind of just like the way it sounds already. And then cool. So now we can loop these two sections. Where's my bass at? Space hop, yeah. Is that the note? Hey, Barno, welcome. Cool. Sometimes you just hit bass notes like that at random and then profit. Now what is this one chord here? That's the E. Skeptical. No, I was skeptical too. That's cool, hey? You play other notes other than D, the first chord will still be in tune. That's a good question. I don't know. Is your keyboard window a plugin? It is an external application called Chordie. Chordie. Yeah. Let's try some other bass notes under here. Maybe like the A. Yep. The B. Yep. The A is kind of cool though. It's called Chordie. Also, there's a new one that I'm going to be using soon called Chord Watch. Chordie. Yeah, let's try the G. That's cool. Then let's dupe it and loop it. Is that what we say here? Be A. And then here we're just going to mute these. So many people ask about Chordie today, I know. And then here we'll drop out the drums too for this moment. La la la. Okay, so we also need to change up the drums just a little bit here. Let's take out the clicky clockies. You're out. Fully out. And let's put in some kind of like symbol of some sort. Like a ride. I have so many terrible ride samples. How about in here? Do we have some better ones? Yeah, that's okay. Let's try this guy and remove all the lows. That A is not that great, hey? Or that G is kind of weird too. Yeah, I think we have to remove the G as well. Yeah, I should just duplicate it with my voice. This ride symbol is loud at the moment. We're going to fix that. Gonna fix it right up. What we're going to do is probably just have to make a little custom thing because there's too much variation. So let's do it like this. Have I used the Apollo Twin? No. I'm actually looking at getting a new interface though. I was considering an Apollo thing. Jeez. The machine gunning, though. Okay, so this will be our one ride, and then we're going to get a second one as well. This one. Do the same thing. Just on the beat, quarter notes. Just like that. Oops. some, haven't tried thermal on a drum bus yet. Let's try it. Ooh! Sorry about this. Not quite what I'm looking for. All right. Yeah, it's kind of moody for sure. All right, now let's try to get another instrument involved here. These sessions end up so messy. It just, man, how many times do I have to say that? I'll not say it anymore, but just so you know, it bothers me. Love the A-B contrast. Yeah, me too. We may as well get some psytrance sounds going on, because, like, isn't that what we're doing here? Oh yeah, and we have to tune it. Tune it, tune it. This, lock the tune. Something like this could work out decently well. But it's cool, but we could try some more. The chant sounds cool. Yeah, you might be right. Let's just see here. Demamiki, welcome. It's the missing vocal you want. Yeah, okay, let's see if we can... We'll figure the vocal out soon. This is out of tune. Okay, this is maybe more like what I'm looking for. Job's done. Couple wrong notes, but nothing that a good MIDI... Yeah, luckily it's MIDI, put it that way. That Lydian dominant now. to smooth that transition out for sure. Give me 1 sec. Okay. How do we hide these layers again? Oh, like that. All right. So this is the chords, I guess you could call it. This is bass, plucks. Let's try to get a bit of voice in there. Is my Melodyne working? And that would be cool, because then I could like do some... I actually have like a... How come that didn't do anything good? Oh, there we go. God damn it. I have a legit high-end version of Melodyne 4, and then now this one is installed, so it like glitches and blah, 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 blah. I don't know if it's going to actually let me activate this, but... No, it's not going to happen now, so screw it. I wanted to like change my format and stuff, do all sorts of wacky stuff, but oh well. Sharp 11 in there. Ooh. Ooh woo, you got it. See if this actually works. Ooh. Ooh. Improvement from the hype. Yeah. Ooh. 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 Nah. Where are these? They're gone. Gospel 25 track vocal. If only I could. I mean, I could, but like it would take me a long time to sing that in tune, unfortunately. Ooh. This microphone is not designed, set up for singing. Ooh. 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 I don't know much Brian Eno, so I can't comment, unfortunately, but hopefully it's good. Ooh. Yeah, Nick. Good point. Honestly, I don't like this. No, I don't like it at all. They're all gone. Peace. What are you pressing to make it go to the beginning? I have some keyboard shortcuts set up for that, basically. You can just, yeah, make your own. There's a whole bunch of stuff, go to, and then it says like an area. So I have a go to start of loop, go to start of selected clip, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I actually didn't like any of them to make it just not doing it for me. Do is let's pull this over. We're going to get twice on this. Okay. Let's just consolidate this actually. once on this. That's how you feel about recording your vocals, yeah. Back to this. And then we found some crazy chord. I don't remember where it is now, but this one. Try those ones. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go, I'm at 2 hours now, so I'm just gonna finish this up quickly. Okay, and then let's try turning Portal on for this one. Thanks, Nick. It's tough. I never work like this normally. Like, I never work at high speeds. And then we'll do one bounce of this without Portal on, just for this last note. In fact, we might just do this. And then pull this back. Okay, so here's what we got. What's a good idea for weekly challenge? Do it in 2 hours. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually. Let's do a completely different drum pattern for this. Beat the clock. I want to be a layer. Okay, give me 1 sec, guys. I just want to try something. 0 hours is a new one. What's it sound like? Dystopian future. I'm way too slow. You know what? Instead of arcade, I can probably just grab something in here. And we'll just go like search, tags, and we'll just try maybe like Subspace. That was the name I was going for originally, yeah. We'll see after it's fully done. Yeah, arcade's amazing. I know what you mean to me, Mickey. Subspace Fever Dream, yeah. But that's like the name of a song, maybe? I don't know if you can call a genre so many words. Maybe Fever Dream is the song and Subspace is the genre. That's basically what I'm looking for. It's 46 seconds clip? What? Definitely not what I need. SSFD. reverse, fade. What else do I ever do? Okay, so this is just to like change sections. Oops. Hey, Amit, welcome. Just EQ this quickly. Idea. One sec. Right there. This guy, I'm just going to throw him up an octave. X-Trem is the winner. Here we'll go like one of these. Yeah. Cool. All right, so I'm pretty happy with all that. Let's just get rid of this and pull all this back a little bit. Where's our time at right now? Ooh, yeah. It's over a minute, even if I chop stuff off. Sotho, welcome. Just doing a very quick mastering job here. boost the volume a little bit now, guys, so I'll just turn it down on your end a little bit first. Just bought the Udemy course. That's great. Hope you enjoy it. Course is, and there's another one coming soon, all about chords. So what I need to do is actually remove this duplicate. Subspace meets the limiter. And give myself like a bar or something just to fade in. What does this sound like? It's pretty cool. What's the end sound like? Well, the end of this one. So maybe I can just take this, this reverse thingy, move to a new track. Can I do that? No. Duplicate track, stick this here. Fitting the track within the time constraints is the hardest part. I know. Ugh. Weak is barely enough. Okay, on this track, let's quickly just put an EQ. Okay, where's ProQ? There it is. And let's just filter like crazy. Then let's boost the volume. Then let's take this sweep. I'm on 30-second notes, aren't I? Yes. Boost this some more. Cool. And then perhaps we just chop this into quarters and pitch like up 12, up 5, up 3, and up 1, maybe. Kind of weird. I don't know. Kind of really weird. Okay, let's try a different idea here. One sec. Let's just do it all up an octave, and the last 4 will come down. I really got to think about these. These are all like dominant chords, but I was hoping to be able to put them on certain hits. It just wasn't quite working. It's terrible. I don't like it. I don't like it. Just put it back to how it was. Simple way. And then maybe just like chop chop. Same with you. You get a chop chop. Cool. I'm gonna be over a minute by like a few seconds, but what can I do? Disqualified. Damn it. Disqualified from my own challenge. That's it. Just bump up the tempo. That's hilarious, actually. Okay, I'm happy with it. We're done. That's subspace. Let's see what you guys got. Now we're going to listen to everybody else's submissions. The best part of the stream. So. Wow, we got a number of entries here. Let's see. So thanks to everybody for being with me so far. Hopefully it was enjoyable for you. I know that was quite the process to get there. It was not what I was expecting, but it's kind of more like towards the idea I was thinking of earlier about the microtonal beat music. It was sort of like that. It didn't get super microtonal, but it is pretty cool. An experiment anyway. So these we're going to listen to now are other people, subscribers who are in the Discord that also participate in the Discord challenge. And you can do that too. If you check the description of this video, there's a link to join the Discord, as well as some links for courses I have. If you join the Discord, you'll see info in there about the weekly challenge. We're going to have a new weekly challenge on Tuesday, maybe tomorrow. Actually, I already know what it's going to be, so I can probably post it tomorrow. And yeah, that's going to be completely different from this one. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Let's try this out. We've got 8 entries here. I don't know if everybody wants theirs to be played on stream. No, not everybody, so that's fine. So let's just get into it. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so the first one is from Andre Wolin. You still here, Andre? I know you were here earlier. This is called Confusion. I'll try to, as always, get the volume decent. Trying to balance them a little bit. I can't guarantee anything, so watch yourself. Here we go. Do I make one-on-one lessons? No, I don't, unfortunately. But you can join the Discord and you can get a lot of help from the guys in there, guys and gals in there if you want to. Sorry, no, I don't have. I have some courses though, not on music production. Not yet. Here we go. Andre, let's hear it. Called Confusion. That was cool. Very groovy. So your genre name, is that the name of the title is the name of the genre? Confusion? That's the new genre? I don't know if I would have called it confusion. But it was cool. Thanks. You were so confused creating it. So we have Shamkra up next with Norse funk. Norse funk. High expectations here. That was cool. Thanks, Shamkra. Super funky. Is that the Norse part? Very Norse. Okay, we have Kim with the mid-tempo funk future soul. Mid-tempo funk future soul. Let's be about it. Wow. So sorry, I had it wrong. You saying it mid-tempo funk future soul is the two names. Okay. Very cool. Super groovy. Lots of samples. I like it. Got me dancing. As always. Now we have Mr. Nick. A sample-based genre, right? Mr. Nick, his track is called, or his genre is called, Harmonic Tang Poetry. Libo, Question and Answer in the Mountain. Is that the poem that you took it from or inspired by? Thank. Okay, here we go. Harmonic Tang Poetry.
They ask me why I live in the green mountains. I smile and don't reply. My heart said ease. Slow downstream. My heart said ease. Slow downstream. My heart said ease. Slow downstream. Leaving no trace. And there are other earths and skies than these.
Wow, that was really cool. I love that last line. Holy moly. Great way to arrange it, too. Nice work, Nick, getting the voice in there. Impressive. Yeah, great poem to choose. Question and Answer in the Mountain. So Li Bo is the name of the poet. Question and Answer in the Mountain. It's great. Deep indeed. The way to my heart. This is Barbadell with Apollo Wave. Apollo Wave. I'm intrigued. Very intrigued.
15 seconds. Guidance internal. 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Ignition sequence start. Engines on. 5, 4, 3. All engines running. Launch commenced. Liftoff. We have liftoff at 9:34 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Wow, great production. Sounds great. Love the inclusion of the samples. Of course, I guess that must be the defining characteristic of the genre, right? We're kind of in the same world here. We got the spacey genres going on. Yeah, new synthwave genre. Nice work. And now we have, for our last one of the day, we have Wilby with Lo-Fi Ambient Samba Housewave. Lo-Fi Ambient Samba Housewave. I've been waiting for this genre my whole life, so let's check it out. Beautiful. Really like it. Great atmosphere. Was not expecting that. You're way over the time limit, but whatever. I'll give it to you. Nice work. Is Wilby here? Wilby, do you have a name on YouTube that's different from Discord? I don't know. Quintessential lo-fi ambient samba houseway. Very cool. I'll play my track once more before signing off. Back into the subspace. Fever Wave subspace. T5. Oh, T5. So you will be. Oh, of course, it says your other name here. Sorry about that. T5. T5 is will be. So yeah, into the subspace. Cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Kind of what I was expecting to do, kind of not. That's probably a lot of people's experience. Thanks, guys. Glad you liked it. I feel like crap for not making this week. We wanted to hear your track, Stranger. I know you threw it out because you didn't like it, but sometimes it's fun just to hear anyway. Yeah, I was stoked to hear everybody's work today. Thanks, everybody, for participating. As always, it's wonderful to have such a active and supportive community going on and participating in the challenges. I appreciate it. I love to hear what you do. Thanks for being with me today. I'll be back later this week. It's usually on Tuesday. I missed my one last week because of whatever, poor planning, call it that. I'm hoping to do either Thursday or Friday at the same time as today. So we'll see. I'll try to post that soon so we know. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll be back next Sunday to do my challenge again. Join the Discord. The link is in the description of the video. Also sending love to Thomas, who's not here today. He had his wedding yesterday. Congratulations, Thomas, if you see this later. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you in the Discord. I'm going to post all the tracks, and then I'm also going to post the link for voting. Please vote for your 3 favorites from this week. You can also go back and check out the winners from the previous weeks and listen to tracks there if you want to hear those challenges. Lots of good stuff. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Always good to be with you. Hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. And yeah, talk to you very soon. Appreciate you. Thanks.